Susan B. Anthony, the famous women's rights suffragette, fought to see the vote come in for women, but she wished she could live to see another century to see women begin to work. Shortly after Anthony helped women get the vote, Ray Marjorie Thompson was born. Approaching a century herself, we know that her work would make Susan B. Anthony and other women proud.
Desert Mountain High School student Maddie O'Rourke is reading the life of Ray Thompson. The 96-year-old lives at the Belmont Village Senior Living Facility in Scottsdale.
The independent Ray Thompson's life mirrors the journey of women and their ability to move from the home into the business world.
Girls at that time either were supposed to enroll in education or nursing, and you couldn't be married if you were nursing, in nursing's training. At any rate, I chose the business world, and it wasn't that easy at that time. I became a real estate broker, and then I bought a franchise and didn't retire until I was 70.
Ray worked with a company called Alpha Graphics, where she sold franchises and owned the first health graphics in California. Since Ray had all these inspiring moments as a woman in her time, we decided on women's quotes and kind of making that kind of the outline and then putting her experiences throughout it.
A story Maddie was able to tell thanks to a program called Storied Lives. It was created out of New Jersey by Zini Sharif and her dad to help young people write stories about the lives of the elderly in their community.
I think what really smitten me was when I first talked to Zini, and she was in college at this point, and she said, you know, my highest thought is that this be in every high school. Well, I was gone after that. I was like, I will do whatever I can do to help make that a mission.
Patty Milligan is a regional advisor with Storied Lives. She brought the program to a high school in Fountain Hills and Belmont Village Senior Living.
And the way that, again, Zini orchestrated it, she wanted the student to have experience with, first and foremost, interview skills with, obviously, the senior, then a creative story writing procedure, and then lastly, presentation.
The presentation puts the senior and the student center stage when the story is completed.
Anyone who sees the closing ceremony when the young people from high school are reading the stories of the seniors that they've been interviewing for the last few months, there's not a dry eye in the place.
Tim Cowan is the executive director at Belmont Village Senior Living.
Young people interact with seniors, good things happen without a doubt.
Storied Lives is changing lives, and Maddie is proud to be part of connecting generations like she did with Ray.
Ray has seen women vote for the first time, move into the workplace, including the Supreme Court. I think just bridging the generation is just so important because, you know, every person who just lived through, World War II or the women's movement or civil rights, just anybody who lived through that has a story to tell. And I think if it doesn't go untold, then that's just such a loss.